Hi guys, this is Sam from Fluid Social talking to you from near Piccadilly Circus with this chap in the background. And today what I'm going to talk to you about is how to build confidence on a daily basis. And we're going to look at this word confidence through the topic of decision-making fatigue. Now, decision-making fatigue is this science essentially that the more decisions you have to make throughout the day, the less energy you have to continue to make decisions. So an example of this might be if you want to choose a piece of clothing and you get up in the morning and you go out to buy a piece of clothing and you spend 15 minutes looking at different items of clothing, deciding which one you want to do, what you want to get. If you then move to a cafe and you need to decide your coffee, which coffee am I going to get? Then you move to a more important decision, potentially whether or not you want to go and talk to a woman that you like the look of in the day. Your ability to make the good and right decision in that moment is going to be compromised by the amount of energy you've expended on decisions throughout the day thus far. So this is a very commonly acknowledged science now, and it's actually found its effects even all the way to the courtroom and into supermarkets. So in the courtroom, there's been analysis of judges and the decision that judges make on whether a prisoner should be released from jail or whether he should stay there when he goes to appeal his case in court. And what they've found is that judges, from the morning up until lunchtime, there is a decline in the amount of judges that actually allow a prisoner to be released. They accept their appeal as the day progresses through to lunchtime. Then after lunch, it jumps up again and then slowly declines towards the end of the day. And what they found is that when a judge has had to listen to so many appeals and make so many decisions, that he tends to get fatigued and take the easier option, which is to say, no, I'm not interested in your appeal, stay and rot in jail. So it has incredibly important implications in the courtroom, in the legal and justice system, but also in supermarkets. They found that for a wealthy person who doesn't really need to look at 2 packets of butter or 2 bottles of milk and decide which one is more economical, they don't need to expend a lot of energy on making these decisions. But for someone that doesn't have a lot of money, who's comparing a £2 butter to a £1.90 thing of butter and then deciding whether they're going to get meat or fish and which is the best price, they're using a lot of energy so that by the time they get to the till, they're less able to say no to the chocolate bar or the packet of sweets or crisps that you find at the till. And there's a lot of people that are advocating for a different policy in supermarkets based on the fact that they're rigged to get tired people to buy crappy food. So it has incredible implications, but it's something that all of us can consider for our day. If you get up and you immediately think, what am I going to do now? Am I going to have a shower or am I going to get changed straight away? Am I going to have eggs for breakfast or am I going to have porridge? Am I going to take the train to work or am I going to take the bus? Each of these decisions expends energy that you're better off reserving for the things that really matter and preserving that energy for the things that are actually important. So the way to do this is to plan your day the night before, the morning after. So if you plan your day the night before and you say, right, I know what time I'm getting up, I know what I'm having for breakfast, I know what time I'm leaving the house for work, I know what time and what I'm going to have for lunch, I know how I'm going to spend the afternoon, which friends I'm going to see, which women I'm going to go and meet for a drink or for an adventure of sorts, then when that day comes, you're going to have the confidence to just get up, get on with it and follow the routine that you've laid out the night before, preserving your energy for the things that really matter, like which bar am I going to take her to or which drink am I going to get at the bar. When the decisions actually matter and you actually need that energy, you want to make sure that you have a reserve of it. When we look at confidence, conviction, the ability to decide for ourselves with confidence what we want to do, this requires energy. And if you're using your energy making all these pointless decisions throughout the day, spending your time and energy worrying about trivial matters, you do not have the energy to do what's really important and take the correct action when the time calls for it. So actively planning your day the night before will give you confidence day by day by day. It will give you that routine, it will give you that structure that you can sort of automatically follow and not have to worry about making these decisions, and it will free your mind up for what's important, giving you confidence on a daily basis. Each day that you plan your day the night before will improve the outlook of that day when it comes, and you will find that each day that you do it, you become more and more confident. So I'm going to be in London until the 28th of December. If you guys want to come and get some help from me before I leave to Brazil on the 28th, then get in touch with me. I can help you plan your goals, your social life, and actually give you some sort of structure, some sort of morning routine, some sort of daily routine, so that you can have the energy to make the decisions that are really important, build the social life you want to build, and live with more conviction and confidence. This has been Sam, talking to you from next to Piccadilly Circus. I'll see you in the next video. Sam out. Hi guys, so just a quick update. From the 28th of December, I'm going to be in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. For the first couple of weeks, I've got clients coming for the New Year's Eve celebration. I've got 2 spaces left on that course, so if you want to come get the most out of New Year's Eve in Rio de Janeiro, then get in contact with me and I'll see if I can get you on that course. After that, I've got coaching intermittently, but if anybody wants to come to Brazil, the focus is going to be, for me, is going to be sorting out what your social goals are. Not just dating and approaching women, but what exactly do you want your social life to look like? What kind of relationships with friends and social circles do you have? How many women do you want to meet? Do you want a relationship or do you want to be dating casually? Each one of those things we can set specific and manageable, attainable goals, and then figure out the process that's going to take you from where you are now to the goals that you've set. And we're going to go through it logically and actually find a way to get you exactly what you're looking for in Rio de Janeiro or in London. But from the 28th of December until the 13th of March, I'm going to be in Rio. So anybody that wants to come out there or is just curious about the culture over there, want a little heads up about what's going on, get in touch with me. If you're keen for London from the 13th of March, get in touch with me ahead of time. My Airbnb profile is going to be attached below here. There's an Airbnb experience. You'll get a discount on coaching when you book through Airbnb. So get in contact. Admin@fluid.social. Thank you very much. Sam out.